Surprise! Didn't expect this so early, didn't you? Anyway, where do I start? Fast and Furious 6, or should I say, the entire franchise, is so enjoyable and fun for how bonkers it can be. The first movie was so down to earth, and it gradually declined into something so hysterical that it's enjoyable. This is the only movie that takes that away. Why? Because its only problem that destroys this movie entirely is the pacing. For a movie called Fast and the Furious is slow. Pacing can be different interpretations. It can be good, it can be bad. This is a perfect example of it being bad. Fast and Furious 6's pacing destroys everything. The story, the characters, the interest I have in this movie. Seriously, this movie is so awful that I wanted to sleep the first time that I saw it or revisited it. It's that awful. Thank God for Fast and Furious 7, because that movie is way more enjoyable than Fast and Furious 6 can ever be. Seriously, the story sounds interesting on paper. Of, was it Letta? Lonnie? Whatever her name is. I just stopped caring after I watched this movie. Having amnesia. Amnesia stories can go good or bad. This is an example of bad because I lost zero interest. Seriously, the pacing just destroys everything. Bang, bang, boom, boom. That's the sound of the pacing destroying this movie. Seriously, pacing is one of the most important things in a movie. That's what I learned. If the pacing is slow and affects the movie in the wrong way, it really hits you hard. Like, the impact of this movie is ruined because of the pacing. I don't remember the villain. Fast and Furious villains are hilarious or interesting. This movie has the worst Fast and Furious villain. In fact, this is the worst Fast and Furious movie ever. And I haven't even seen Fast and Furious 9. I heard that movie was really disappointing and anticlimactic. And speaking of anticlimactic, let's talk about the only good scenes in this movie. The beginning chase scene and the tank scene. That's it. That's the only things that happen in this movie that catches my attention. The climax is so anticlimactic that it's not even better than the tank scene. Not even better than the tank scene. This movie is so broken because of the pacing alone that it affected everything else in this movie. If you want a recommendation that is better than this, my last review, Over the Hedge. Over the Hedge is such a better movie than this. Has better characters, better story, good animation, and overall a better movie about family than this movie could ever be. That's my recommendation for this month. The month of November. Watch Over the Hedge instead of this dumpster fire. Seriously. It's great to return to a movie I can totally shred apart. That's fun. I hope you guys enjoy this, because I sure didn't. Never watch this movie unless you binge the entire franchise. Seriously. In fact, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm never gonna watch this movie ever again until I binge the entire franchise. I'm not going through this slog ever again. It is so slow. The pacing ruins everything. And because of this movie, I learned a very, very special lesson. Pacing is the most important thing about a movie. Thank you. And thank you for listening for my TED Talk. You get a lame joke at the end. So I hope you enjoyed, And I'll see you in December for Arthur Christmas, an enjoyable movie unlike this trash. So, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all then. Oh, God, this movie frustrates me so much.